Oh, what's up, Pickle? I figured it's a Saturday. Oh, Sunday. Sunday. Is it Sunday? Sunday. All right. So I figured it's Sunday. Fuck it. See what we can do. Was chilling out, playing guitar. What is going on, Brandon? Uh, Same old, same old. Trying to get over the damn work week. What's going on, William? What is up there, Russian? Where are you actually from? What up, D? Damn right, Craig's got a plan. It's funny to me every time I watch somebody's videos, man. It's a friggin' trip. How they just sit there and speculate and guess and all this other crap, and you just sit there, when you know what's actually true and what's not. It's a trip. Uh, what's going on, Castellan? DJD. Yeah, I don't watch football because them little turds take a knee. So, what's going on, Emma? Let's see, it's like early in the morning for you there, or late at night. I figured I'd try a different time, see what happens. What up, Slubs? Jadel, what's going on? Um, yeah, hopefully we'll have Bonnie in the chat here shortly. I just figured, shit, we'll shoot the damn shit and figure out what's going on because man, I've been watching these guys' videos, man, and they they haven't got a clue what the hell's going on at Lucasfilm. I find it extremely hilarious. Um, all the damn speculation and everything else that they got going on. I mean, it's really just funny as shit when you sit there and watch them. I'm hanging in there. So I've started my pre-treatments. So oh well, welcome to my world, Emma. At 3:45 in the morning. See, we streamed until 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning here. So what are you still doing up at 3:45 in the morning? That's it, Craig. 316. Yeah, these guys, man. I find it really hilarious. So apparently, a few of them watched my video from yesterday. Because they've came out with some new theories about what's going on at Lucasfilm today. Which I mean, shit happens all the time. I mean, it really does. It happens all the time, but it's not a big deal. I don't really care. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, we all know he's gone. I mean, can't show you a piece of paper from them that says he's gone. Um, damn near every Star Wars channel. Um, there's so many of them that think that they know what's going on, and they'll sit there and watch a video. This happens all the time, and Bonnie will tell you, and Hill DJ will tell you too. I mean, this channel gets watched by a lot of freaking people. All right, so if you're showing 3,500 subs and you get 16,000 freaking views, or 20,000 views, or 70,000 views on a video, um, I mean, that kind of says a lot right there, doesn't it? Yeah, I never had premium. I tried it. Well, I did the 30-day trial. Is what I did. Uh, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got the picture of Filoni and Favreau hanging out. But yeah, there'll be a Filoni video next week. I mean, just going into more in depth about what his role is going to be. I mean, I've done 3 videos on it so far. Most of them were back when it actually occurred, which was a couple months back. I mean, he knew exactly what was going on. So, and he knew what his new role was going to be. They were restructuring everything at Lucasfilm. So, which is cool. I actually like it. I mean, I like the fact that Filoni's going to be over creative. I think that's great. I mean, they had to get this Star Wars Resistance stuff started. Yeah, I've been plagiarizing Mike Zero again, because that happens. No, but I have noticed a few videos. so far that man, they're pretty much spot on from what I said. But I mean, it's from people that I know and I've talked with, and of course they know that me dealing with Lucasfilm for 12 years, um, and everything I've said so far has been like 100% accurate for the past 4 freaking months. Um, you know what I mean? Everything. I don't mean there's not one thing that's not been accurate for 4 freaking months. So, um, so yeah, everybody's finally said, okay, well, maybe this guy actually knows what he's talking about. And yeah, actually, I do. Um, I love all the hate stuff that's been coming up. That's great. I think I'll probably make a hate video, which is awesome. Because that just means that if you're not pissing people off, you're not doing something right. So I'm definitely pissing some people off, but I'm pissing off the right people. So um, I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me a bit. It really doesn't. Well, I kid you not. I watched a video yesterday. It's a 5.5 minute video. Exciting Star Wars news and more. Okay, and they get into well, and it's funny. It's funny. It was a video on the guy that plays Hux, and the whole thing was, you know, this 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 episode 9 character comes out with a statement, and I'm like, wow, I really haven't seen anybody come out with a statement. That's pretty cool. Um, and so I watched the 4.5 minute video, and so far I'm 4 minutes in it, and I still haven't heard a statement. And then finally, it's a 4 word statement, and it has nothing to do with the movie at all, at all. I'm just like, how does this shit happen? I mean, really, seriously, what's going on, Ron? Um, but Batista doesn't have the balls to quit Guardians. Um, like I said in the video, he's not that much in demand. Um, he's really not that much in demand, and well, I mean, it is Batista, so he's not The Rock, he's not Stone Cold, he's definitely no John Cena. So I mean, we don't have to worry about he's got this multi-million-dollar paycheck coming up, and you know oh well, I'm glad that Geeks and Gamers has possibly recently announced that subjectively he might have a bigger role coming up, because actually he does. Yeah, I announced that 2 months ago during the restructuring. He is going to pretty much be handling. He's pretty much going to be handling the creative team, which is great. But I mean, it's nothing new. Well, it's nothing new to the people that's been on the channel for a while, because they all heard it and they all saw the video. So I think Mike Zero is absolutely harmless. I think he's extremely excited over anything Star Wars, which I think is great. Um, but yeah, I spend hours and hours, just like DJ. I spend hours and hours and hours researching this stuff, and then emailing my guys back and forth at Lucasfilm, um, because you can get an email from one of your guys at Lucasfilm that's and he's up there. I'm telling you, and the other one's up there too. And you get the rumor mill at Lucasfilm, and you have to sit there and wait. You have to sit there and wait. Um, I don't sit there and just put out what they tell me, because I want to wait until it's actually confirmed before I release it out, because that's just on me. If I start releasing out a bunch of speculation videos like everybody else does, I mean, what makes my channel any different? Absolutely nothing. I mean, I can throw out all kind of speculation right now, but um, I sent her an email yesterday. I haven't heard back yet. The last I heard, she was doing okay. She went in for a checkup, and the first surgery had done okay, but now she's got to go through her uh, cancer screening again, which those sucks. Those just suck. I've been there, done it, and it sucks. But she's got to do that next, and then she'll have her other surgery after that. So I will, and I did. So I expect to hear back from her today. Normally it's about a day turnaround, depending on how everything's going. But she's in a whole lot better state right now than she was, which is good. That's the whole purpose. So he's going to be in charge of creative. That's not a speculation. That's not anything else. That's a it's gonna happen. Um, Resistance. He didn't want to do Resistance. Nobody wanted to do Resistance. That is a Kathleen Kennedy appeal to young girls, anime type shit, and it's going to be an utter failure. But it's going to be on their streaming service too. So I don't know. I don't know why any of them think that they can shame anybody into doing anything. I mean, seriously. The first thing you're going to do to me is make me tell you to kiss my ass, and I'm not going to pay you a dime. I mean, that's just how it is. But apparently they haven't gotten it. I mean, you don't see Ron Howard going out and attacking people. You don't see Warner Brothers going out and attacking people because the DC universe. I'm just going to tell you right now, the DC universe is so screwed up right now. Um, that I don't know. Well, the only thing I know about the Star Wars games, EA has the rights right now. So they were going to release a game. It was put on the shelf. They stopped it from being released. Um, they have everybody working on a brand new game. They're not even going to try and fix that one. It's just been shelved and will not come out. What's going on, Amal? Um, it's going to come out probably by the end of the year. Um, Somebody on Facebook keeps suggesting you delete all your websites. Oh my god. Let me explain to you about Facebook. Facebook is a CIA operation, period. They are a data collection agency, and right now they are trying to get your bank account information actually, for everyone that has a Facebook account. That is absolutely no lie. And it's which I mean everybody's finally figuring this shit out. Um, and I'm so freaking happy that everybody's finally figuring this shit out. Well, I mean, it's almost 2 o'clock here. I mean, morally, I should be able to have a beer right now. So it's actually not a conspiracy. It really isn't. I can drop a link to the article where Facebook is trying to get they're trying to get everybody's, not just yours. They're trying to get everybody's um, account information. A couple of banks have already said, "Oh hell no, we don't even want to be involved in the liability issues on that shit." Um, I mean, she is probably not gonna be September. Although that was the time frame it was supposed to be, but then again, that was on you know, that was supposed to be on the original timeline for the shoots for the movie for episode 9. And since episode 9 is well, pretty much well behind schedule already, um, They started 3 days late. They're already 2 weeks behind, and they're only 3 weeks into shooting. To let you know, um, it's extremely crazy that these people are just they don't get it. I mean, they just don't get it. It's not like it's rocket science to make a good Star Wars movie. Yeah, Ryan's trilogy is never going to happen. Ryan knew this 2 months ago, which is why they have not written a word. Not one word has been on a piece of paper for his script. Period. There has been absolutely no pre-production done at all. And if it were to come out in 2021 like it's supposed to have been, um, right now they would have a script. They have not written one word. Um, and like I said in the video yesterday, if you didn't see the video yesterday, it has quotes from Disney, and they absolutely hate Ryan Johnson and they hate The Last Jedi. The reason they let it come out was to give Kathleen Kennedy enough rope to hang herself. Because you can't fire a woman. I mean, it just can't happen. You can't fire a woman, especially a white male firing a woman. Jesus, we can't do anything anymore. And I'm not even white. Just people look at me and just assume I'm white. So yeah, so I mean, it's crazy. I'm still waiting on all my lightsabers to come in from where I ordered them, but they're off doing conventions and everything else right now, and it's crazy. So it's probably going to be next week before I get any of the lightsabers in. But I do have some prototypes in, which is nice. I did get another prototype in um, yesterday, or no, Thursday, and the one that came in Thursday is pretty badass. I mean, it really is. It's pretty badass. Yeah, exactly. They just need to go ahead and get this episode 9 shit out of the way so we can all focus on bigger and better things, which is going to be the D&D trilogy, which will actually be fun. Will actually be fun to talk about. That's why I just decided screw it today. When we go live today, fuck it, no rules, nothing doesn't matter, nothing's off limits. We can talk about anything you want. That way, we can get our minds off of everything that's going on because we all know it's crap. Yeah, Trump can. Super chat for Ron Davis says Trump can and has your ass and has your and has your crying ass fired. Um, I think it's extremely hilarious that Dave Batista is blaming Trump for Gunn's tweets. I, man, please. I mean, seriously. At some point, you have to take responsibility for your own damn actions. Plain and simple. And don't feel bad for the guy either. All right, he got paid his full amount for doing the movie and writing the script and doesn't even have to fucking do it. That's how much conviction Disney had. They paid him the full amount for doing the script and the movie, and he doesn't even have to do the movie in order to get rid of him. So don't feel bad for freaking James Gunn. He just walked out of there with about $8.5 million freaking dollars for doing absolutely nothing more than write a script. So don't feel bad for him. Period. Exactly. Well, I mean, last year the freaking hurricanes were Trump's fault during hurricane season. Um, I need to turn the fan on in this room because the way I have it, it's humidified and everything else because of the guitars and the guns. But it's kind of warm in here, and I need to turn the fan on. But I would have to actually physically get up and walk over there and do it. So it's fucking Trump's fault. Um, well, it got that video got nailed to him by I don't know about 100 freaking times yesterday. So I'm pretty sure at some point he clicked on the video because he probably got tired of seeing it come up and then just you, So I'm pretty sure he's already seen it. Yeah, it's just going to slowly fade away until they go, well, we've decided this is the new timeline, and you're not going to see that trilogy in there at all. Um, and the good news is, here's the good news. Now, besides the D&D trilogy, there will be less and less trilogies, um, which I think is a good thing. I think less trilogies is a good thing. Um, and the reason I think less trilogies is a good thing is, one, you would have to start, middle, and end with the same people. Um, and it would have to make sense. See, everything was start, middle, and end with George Lucas for the first ones, for the second ones. These third ones that come out is turned out to be, they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Um, Man, I wish they'd hired me. That'd have been great. Um, Shit, hire me as a consultant. I mean, shit, bring me into the freaking story group. I'd be more than happy to have somebody run this shit here. Well, I want an Obi-Wan movie too, but like I said before, I don't want them to do an Obi-Wan movie. Uh, I I gave I gave the outline for one of the best Obi-Wan movies they could ever make, and they actually liked it. So, but you gotta remember now, Ewan McGregor has got another movie he's doing now. Um, he also has his appearance in Episode 9 that he has to do right now, and he's not going to be done filming his other movie for a while. So they've had two directors and scriptwriters come in to write uh, the Obi-Wan movie and have fired both. Yeah, this is shit you don't ever hear. Um, and they fired both of them. Well, Kathleen Kennedy did. Creative differences. How can you have creative differences over a script? Apparently, she doesn't like the fact that Ewan McGregor's going to have to protect little young Skywalker. She doesn't like the fact that he's going to train little young Skywalker. She doesn't like any of that. So she's a buffoon. She's an idiot. She's a twat waffle. Plain and simple. I just don't. I don't. I don't see how they could have ever let themselves get into as deep into this bullshit as they've gotten. I mean, honestly, I really don't. Well, around here, D, you don't have to do shit. You can go online, and Publix will bring you your groceries. So most of the time, I don't ever even get to leave the house because most of the time I'm doing shit. What's going on, Mike? Let's talk Star Wars in the house. Um, my chat still keeps popping in and out. I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, it's freaking YouTube. So yeah, yeah. She is a twat waffle. I mean, seriously, just a twat waffle. I mean, um, I do have yeah, I gotta have this because everything else was like killing my ears and head and everything else, and having to use the microphone on this. And if I used my camera instead of using, yeah, it turned out to be a big pain in the ass. So sound would go in and out and everything else, and I don't have that problem with the sound going in and out, and I don't have the echo or anything else with the new headset. So plus it helps me in playing games too. So let me pop this chat out so to quit. It's going in and out, so I'm just gonna pop the chat out real quick because it's Chrome. Anytime you do these things right here, you have to use Chrome. So Chrome sucks. Just saying. But now I got my chat out, so Kathleen Kennedy thought it would be a good idea. Seriously, that's why. It's very simple reasoning, and this is what makes it so predictable. What makes it so predictable is she doesn't know anything. So if Let's see, Han Solo. He just got killed off. Let's try to capitalize on that and try to give it one more go. To Lisa I said A. Um, so yeah, that's the thinking. All right. Well, oh yeah, and the original fans will love a Solo movie too because it's Solo. No, it's not how this works. That's like saying, okay, um, I was married for 20 years. My wife got hit by a train 2 weeks ago. We have 3 children, and she had no insurance money. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and continue to talk about her ass continuously. Uh, no. Who said what was Sam? She said that was Sam. I don't. Um, it really. They don't need any more chances to make themselves look bad. They look bad enough. Yeah, they look bad enough on their own. And it doesn't. They don't need my help. That's the whole thing. Is they don't need my help to make them look bad, which I find extremely hilarious. I mean, I really do. I find it extremely hilarious how well, y'all, I get this all the time, and I get these all the time, and I just delete the damn comments. Well, if you love Star Wars so much, why are you trying to make them look bad? That's look, dude. They don't need my help to make them look bad. No, it was not Lucas's idea at all to do a solo film. A matter of fact, Lucas told him not to do a solo film. Um, there's nowhere to go with it. Kathleen actually thought she could make a trilogy out of Solo, and which is why you got the ending you got. Which is, they actually thought, and they signed him to a 3 movie deal and all this other stuff. Well, you know what? That's just more money you have to pay out because he played Solo, and you're not going to be able to make the other 2 movies. So either A, you have to stick his ass in 2 more movies and pay him, and nobody wants to see him, or B, pay him out of his contract. So I mean, there you go. I mean, it's that's as weird as it gets, and it's there's more to this James Gunn stuff than everybody knows, and I've not put it out there. And the reason I haven't put it out there is because right now it's not necessary. It's one thing what he did. The other things that myself and others have found, and no, I'm not a Nazi just like stalking somebody. I mean, but seriously, there's just other stuff out there that is even worse than the shit that everybody saw on Twitter. Just to really know how fucked up this person really is. It's yeah, my guitars are awesome. Love my guitars. Um, so I mean, there's actually lots of stuff that's been found about James Gunn, and Disney also found the same stuff that we did. Believe it or not, they have people that can do the same shit we do. They keep them they keep them around, which is why it took it is why it took 12 hours, including overnight hours, to fire his ass and to be willing to pay him the $8.5 million they paid him just to get the fuck out of there. So so they've got the same info we've got. There's no sense of me putting that stuff out there because it is done and over, and and all it'll do is just it'll turn it back into a frenzy again, and that's not the goal. The goal was just to make people aware of what he did, um, and once that got out there, it's done. Well, actually, I have 2 rooms like that. Well, 3 if you count the master bedroom, but I like this one right here with the guitars and the guns and the guitars and guns, and there's still an ass of shit in here I haven't put up. And there's like 50 swords in here that I haven't put up. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. My American flag is sitting right there. It goes behind the guitars and the guns. Honestly, I have not seen I have not seen any casting sheet or any casting call sheet that had that. I'm telling you, man, the shit that we found on Gunn was really fucking disturbing. And I've got a pretty sick sense of humor. I mean, really. I mean, really. I mean, Mike can tell you, I got a sick sense of humor. And that's just not right. How much money will episode 9 make? I can only estimate because their production budget is through the roof now. And then of course they're promoting the shit out of it already. Um, I would say to be an utter failure, um, with what they're going to have in it, um, 900 million to a billion is going to be a failure. And that's not make 900 million. That's take it to box office. I think 900 million, not yeah, 900 million to $1 billion is an utter failure. And the reason I say that is because at 1.3 billion, with a much smaller budget for episode 8, uh, they still only turned a profit of 460 million. Um, you know what I mean? So yeah, Ron Navy, thanks for super chat. His $1.99 super chat. As much as this super chat, that's how much. We have just doubled the amount of money that episode 9 is going to make on this live stream right now. We've doubled it. Um, I mean, it's really. I mean, seriously. Um, they're not gonna make a lot of money on this. Seriously, they're not. They would have to clear around 900 million just to cover the movie. Um, to cover the movie, 900 million. That's that's a pretty good amount of covering. Um, especially when a full blown ass episode 8 gets 1.3. That's only 400 million more. Uh, they've got to because their 65-35 deal that they had set up. See, that's not gonna work for the people around here. It's definitely not going to work for the overseas, considering what they made in overseas. For what they made overseas, it's definitely not going to work. They're not going to be able to get that 35% deal that they had before. Um, and even if they announce everything in the world underneath the sun, I honestly don't care what's going to happen in episode 9. I can not see it, and it really won't affect me at all. And never thought I'd say that about any Star Wars movie, but I would rather watch The Phantom Menace again. And I mean, I honestly really never thought that I would say there's a Star Wars movie coming out that I don't want to watch and actually do not care about. Exactly. I don't care about it. And it's not just me. Um, absolutely. Dude, they're going to throw everything they got. They're going to throw everything they've got at this marketing campaign for this movie. They're going to throw everything they've got at making this movie. Um, Bob Iger is pulling out all the stops. He doesn't realize how, I mean, he realizes it's bad. All right, the Disney execs know it's bad. They know this is a bad situation, which is why they were absolutely zero tolerant on the Guardians of the Galaxy shit. Whew, hey, let's stop this shit now, right now, before it goes any further. We are already in a shitstorm with Star Wars. We cannot be in a shitstorm with Marvel because you actually saw when I went through the Q3 breakdown that it did have a massive effect. A lot of people said it didn't affect a whole lot and couldn't couldn't really go through the Q3 report and really, follow what it was doing. Um, but you know, um, what's going on, Jack? But so when I went through the Q3 report and actually broke it down to let people know exactly what the key factors were in it, then you could actually see that it did make a humongous impact. We're talking about billions of dollars here. Um, Now, I mean, if you just lose 200 million, that's one thing. For a company as big as Disney, a corporation as big as Disney, 200 million is really nothing. They pretty much piss that away every time they clean toilets at Disney World, Disneyland, here in Florida, and the one in Japan. They piss that away every day. But when it comes to billions of dollars, now you're looking at some freaking major freaking money here. So, and like it said, even the websites are calling it DOA. And that's what it's just like my shirt. It says episode 9, the saga ends. That's it. The saga ends. That's it. It's done. What's going on, Scott? I would do a British accent, but I don't know if you're Northern or Southern. And that's two completely different accents. One, you can't understand a fucking thing they say, and the other one's pretty cool. Um, it's a true story, though. True story. Um, ICE arrest man taking pregnant wife to give birth. Leave out that he has a warrant for murder. Exactly. I'm sorry that your wife's giving birth. I'm sorry that anybody's giving birth and you're there trying to help, but you're freaking murder. You got a murder warrant. I'm sorry. You have to go. Okay, Northern. All right, gotcha. Oh, then we can have a conversation then, because Southern, I can understand what the fuck you're saying. Um, that's a true story. Um, yeah, episode 9 DOA it would be great. I love the opening crawl that I got. I just made it, so screw it. I'm just gonna make it for myself, and just I love the shit out of it. It's exactly my feelings. So I know you want a mall movie. You're the only pando we know around here, Mike. We know that you would bang Maul's sister. We know that you would bang Maul's sister in a heartbeat. I don't even know what their females look like, but they probably look just like the men, all horny and shit. Which I guess would help. Uh, I actually would like to see a Darth Maul movie, retroed. Um, you know what I mean? Retroed, like before we first saw him. You want a Ray trilogy? Yeah. Unfortunately, you're never going to get that. Ray, Daisy Ridley is so friggin' ready to get done with this shit. So she'll be gone, 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 gone. She has already told him that no, I'm done. And honestly, not a good character. Oh God, no. Kira's done. Although she was cute. I did like her. Yeah, see, I couldn't do it. Nope, couldn't do it. Nope, couldn't be a pando. The Chronicles of Finn and Rose. Yeah, what kills me. Here's what this is the killing point. Um, I'm gonna pay you $4.3 billion for everything that you've got, all your characters, all your stories, everything else. But guess what? I'm not going to use a damn one of them. What? I mean, seriously, you paid $4.3 million. I mean, $1 billion for all of this stuff, and you're not using any of it. don't try to make your own characters up because we all know that you suck at it first. But second of all, these other characters are already good characters. They're already developed. All you have to do is get a live person inside the character. And I don't mean that way inside the character. Not like, Pando inside of a toaster. I'm talking about like, get somebody to play the character. Um, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's not the way I'd run it. It's not the way I'd do it. Um, I mean, it really isn't. It's not the way I would do any of it. It really isn't. I don't really want an origin story, period. I don't think we should have to do origin stories. I think that's a dumb idea to begin with. That was just brought up by Kathleen Kennedy trying to suck off the tit. I don't think we need origin stories. Um, that character doesn't need an origin. We know where he came from. Um, I would like to see, damn well it took him longer than, it took him a pretty long time to become, I mean, even apprentice for Sidious. So I mean, I would just like to see how all that shit went down. Um, well, I mean, Amazon's got the money. I know I Amazon the shit out of everything. A Holdo movie wouldn't be awesome. No, a Holdo movie wouldn't be anything. Um, I mean, seriously, I don't think we need origin stories. We have plenty of stories out there. Um, all right, is there an origin? Was there an origin story for any of the other movies that everybody liked? Did you know the origin of Jurassic Park when it came out? Did you know who the characters were when it came out? No, but by the end of the movie, you learned what the characters were all about, and you learned you actually liked the movie. You like the characters, you like their arc, and everything else. So you don't have to have an origin story. The only thing you have to do is exactly. You never saw the prequels. You didn't know. You didn't know that. You didn't know any of those characters. None of them. You didn't know who Qui Gon Jinn was. You didn't know who anybody. You didn't know any of that stuff. You didn't know who Mace Windu was. But yet they turned out to be great characters, and everybody loved them. So you don't need an origin story. We have the characters there. All you need to do is make the freaking movies. It's all you have to do with the characters that are already there. And there are 17,000 characters. But yet you have to sit there and think that you have to make up your own. That's not how this works. And then when you do make up the bad guys, all you do is make a Kmart version of the Empire. Ron, Ron Navy with a super chat. Um, Ray's Origins, a Star Wars orgy, a theater near you. I don't want to be in that. I'm good. Good. Well, I'm waiting to see how this cis shit's gonna play out for them because they don't even know what one is. Well, they do now that Lucas is over there with them. And just to give you a heads up, George Lucas hates being out of country and hates being away from his house. I'm just gonna give you that right now. He fucking hates it. Um, That's right. Sith have absolutely nothing on white males. Sith have nothing on white males. Um, yeah, I have plenty of EU books. Some of them didn't make. Some of them I didn't really like. Some of them I did. Well, I mean, episode 9 is just is. I feel so bad. I mean, I really do. I feel so freaking bad for them. But I mean, it. I feel bad for them, but they're in a spot. So, um, yeah, there's plenty. Like I said, there's plenty of characters to choose from. Plenty of characters, absolutely plenty of characters to choose from. Um, you've got. I have not. I have not seen it. Yesterday, I pretty much slept all day long, and then today, I pretty much slept until like 1. So I literally like I've only been up like an hour and a half. I don't think so. I don't spectate. I don't think so. Um, I don't think it was a mistake to make it. I mean, they were doing it for money. So, and they did it. And, if you get suckered into something, well, you get suckered into something. Um, I would absolutely love to see the Thrawn trilogy, but now that they're going to put Thrawn into episode 9, I mean, well, that sounds kind of perverted, but we'll go with that. Michael, thanks for the super chat, $5 super chat. This is the boycott. The boycott isn't over. We sank Solo, and we're not any happier about the current Star Wars now than we were then. Disney is going to feel our displeasure. I am not putting on a studded condom. That's not going to happen. But it's they're very very aware after. Um, I'm not going to go see it. I'll be at the premiere, um, but doesn't mean I have to see it, and don't really care to see it. They're not going to get any of my money either. Um, it's just not going to get any of my money. It's not going to happen. I'll just turn around and buy something else with the money I was going to use. They ruined all the white male characters. They ruined all the male characters. Period. Because Poe's not actually white. He's Latino. But still, doesn't matter. They ruined all the male characters. All of them. I can't wait for the D&D now. That's gonna be cool. I can't wait for the spoilers to start coming out on that. I'm really excited for just to find out which one of the two that they're actually going to do, because these guys are so excited. They actually wrote enough material for actually 2 trilogies. So I'm excited to see where they're going to start. That's what's important to me right now. I'm absolutely positive that both of them are going to be awesome. But I just want to see, what they're going to do. Yeah, the D&D trilogy. It's the creators of the Game of Thrones approached Disney and wanted to do a trilogy, and it's going to be an Old Republic trilogy. Oh yeah, and it's going to be coming out in 2020. The first one will be coming out in 2020. Um, yeah, that's going to be it's going to be awesome. Seriously, that's going to be awesome. I mean, I can't wait for the D&D stuff. So that's gonna be awesome. Um, where they want to start, they would have plenty. They could do three trilogies from the first one. Um, what's up, Sean? Yeah, I'm sold on that one already. I'm not. There's not even no caution, because she has absolutely nothing to fucking do with this at all. The story has already. These guys are Old Republic freaking fans, nuts. Um, I mean, they are freaking nuts. They have been playing the Coder games for a long, long time. Huge fans. which is why they approached Disney. Disney did not actually approach them; they approached Disney. Um, and if you look at, if you've ever watched the Game of Thrones, you can see the way cinematically the way they do things will fit right in with the Knights of the Old Republic, which will also be a. It is not going to be a family friendly. Um, it's an adult. It's an adult Star Wars trilogy that's already been put out there. So, and we all know how it was back then. I mean, there was so much freaking killing back then. It was freaking awesome. So, I'm absolutely ready for that. I would have been more excited, Sean, if it. I mean, all right. So after the Mandalorian War, and this is supposedly like 3 years after Return of the Jedi, and it's going to be based on the Mandalorians. Um, But with Favreau doing it, I'm all for it. I am all for it. I think they could have done something better than Mandalorians, but um, I'll take it. I'll take Mandalorians over pretty much anything. I'll take over anything they've done so far. I'll take Mandalorians over all that shit. Um, no, the D&D trilogy is big screen movies. Yes, the D&D trilogy will be on big screen. Um, am I a gamer? Well, let's see. I have a PS3, PS4, a Xbox One. Most of my stuff that I do now, I do on a PC. So I still have my old original Nintendo. I still have my original PS2, which I love the PS2. There's a shit ton of games on the PS2. Yeah, I will. I'll take anything over. I fucking hate Fortnite. I really do. Really hate Fortnite. That comes from my damn stepson. I freaking hate Fortnite. I really do, man. It's like Fortnite is like cancer. I mean, it really is. It's just like cancer to me. I don't fucking hate it. But my stepson loved it so damn much. I mean, he played it all the freaking time. And then I would just turn my shit on just so I could get up in there and fucking kill him. So he quit. So he quit playing. Well, I mean, he'd be playing for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours every day. So I would get on mine and go up in there and go find his ass just to kill him. So he'd get off. Um, that made it fun to me. But and he wouldn't know. I mean, he wouldn't know until it happened because I'd come up right behind him and just kill him. It's son of a bitch. Um, because you're sitting there hollering at him, "Hey, you need to go do this. Hey, you need to go do that. Oh, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute." And once you go kill his ass, well, you ain't got a choice now. Um, that's good parenting. Exactly. It's exactly what that is. I mean, he's a good kid, though. I mean, he really is a good kid. Um, really is a good kid. But I mean, at some point, you've never played Knights of the Old Republic. The only pain in the ass part I don't like on the computer with Knights of the Old Republic is every time you freaking leave a planet, you have to kill all these freaking ships, and the damn gun doesn't fire. So I don't know if that's a glitch with Steam or if it's a glitch with what, but I'll probably try and get it just for on a different platform other than on PC. That's really the only problem I have with it. I like the coordinated attacks. Um, 2020 is going to be the Knights of the well, it's going to be the D&D trilogy, which it'll be an Old Republic movie. Will be 2020. I don't know if they're gonna I don't know if they're gonna go that far or I don't know. Um, X-wing always. Darth Penis. Oh my god, that would be freaking hilarious. Let's see. Can you mod a light speed gun for? Damn, it's moving around. Can you mod a light speed gun for Old Republic? A light speed gun. I don't. I haven't seen a light speed gun in there, but you can modify anything. My favorite Star Wars movie. Toss up. Um, it's really close. Empire Strikes Back, but it's really close between that and Revenge of the Sith. But Empire Strikes Back, definitely, definitely, definitely. Not that I didn't. It's not taken away from anything else. That's like trying to say, which of your kids is your favorite. Um, I honestly can tell you which of my kids is my favorite. A lot of people say, "Oh no, I love them all the same." No, that's not true. Um, that's that's not true. That's not true. You just don't love them all the same. You got one that's a pain in the ass, and you got one that does everything they're supposed to freaking do. Um, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going Empire Strikes Back, and then Revenge of the Sith is right behind it, and I do mean just like right behind it. Um, no, I don't think they'll make an episode 10. Um, they have figured out that this is not working because as you continue on with this, it's supposed to be the Star Wars. It's supposed to be a Skywalker saga, and it's not. So no, there will not be an episode 10. Um, I was the pain in the ass kid too, but yet I was still the favorite. Nothing wrong with Return of the Jedi. Absolutely nothing wrong with Return of the Jedi. Last Jedi, great film or greatest film? Where's my third option? There has to be a third option because it's not a great film and it's not the greatest film. Um, is that like somebody holding a gun to my head and me having to do that? No, absolutely not. No, Favreau is not going to take over. He's not going to be president. I didn't have a problem with the Ewoks. I honestly didn't. I do realize that they were for the kids. It's a lot of things that are in there that are for the kids. You got to remember that. And honestly, I didn't mind the Ewoks at all. I thought it was cute how they were trying to help and getting drug around by the damn ATATs and everything else. I I thought that was freaking hilarious. I thought it was hilarious how they were just trying to help, and I mean they're like 3 foot tall. Good evening. Yes, it's like midday here. This is awesome. I mean, I'm actually not like sleepy or tired or anything else. So, yeah, Filoni is just going to be creative. So, well, the visual effects are always going to be good because they're done by ILM. ILM is awesome at visual effects. I will say that the Last Jedi was a beautiful movie. It was pretty. It was empty, just like every other thing out there that's extremely beautiful. It was empty. Um, it really reminded me of that of the South Carolina Miss Teen. She was really pretty, dumb as a rock, nothing inside of her head, but really pretty. Um, do I think Mark Hamill did a good job acting well? Absolutely. Um, Absolutely. Mark Hamill did a great acting job. If anybody's to get an award for anything, it should be him for playing that shitty ass role as well as he did. Um, because I can guarantee you he was not prepared to play that shit. Um, I thought he did a great job as playing that. Is Mike Zero Ray's father? I don't know. He would have to have sex first. Um, After I watched The Last Jedi, I headbutted the wall. It wasn't the wall's fault. It definitely wasn't the wall's fault. Um, no, they're not. Um, and the reason is for LucasArts to start back up would cost them money that they don't have right now. So their best option, which is the only option that Kathleen Kennedy really gave them, since she knew absolutely nothing about video games and the gaming side of it, the easiest out for her was to do what we can do in the business called a sublet. We'll sub it out. We'll have them just pay us, and they can make the games and never have to worry about shit. Um, so I wish LucasArts would start back up, but I don't. I absolutely don't. I wish I did have some more info on it, but I wish somebody would go actually. I wish they would actually let somebody play it that actually knows something about it, so they could give them some real feedback. No, the whole Ryan calling Mark a motherfucker. No, has no. It's same context. It was, um, and the fact that he did that in front of children, because there was a ton of kids in the audience when they were doing that. Just shows you what an immature little piece, shit he is. What's going on, James? I would like to hear something about it too, but I haven't heard or seen anything from it. Last I saw, the last I saw was a while back, and it was actually on a YouTube video, and it was footage of one stage, just going through it. But there were no characters or anything else. It was just base footage going through. Um, uh, Star Wars is getting turned around. No, I liked Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was fine. I don't think it was a spectacular movie, but I thought it was a good movie. Yeah, I thought Rogue One was okay. I really did. I thought they did a good job with Rogue One. I would have liked to have seen some different stuff, but I mean they did a good job with what they had. Knights of the Old Republic. Seriously, I've been wanting to see Old Republic movies forever. Um, I mean, just as many as you can freaking throw at me, because there's so much going on in the freaking Old Republic. We're talking about, my God, back when they were using swords, all the way up to lightsabers, all the way up to. I mean, just I would love to see it all, just all of it. Um, well, I just heard that Trek lost two of their people. Um, Akbar lives. Um, man, how many times can you reboot RoboCop? I mean, seriously. Um, best song on a acoustic depends on what kind of music you like to listen to. I have not seen any footage of the Darth Maul game. There's so many. And you're not worried about skill level. So if you're not worried about skill level, I mean, there's a couple. There are quite a few that are easy to play. Um, that actually sound good. I mean, if you're into like the '80s, '90s rock, I mean, you can play damn near anything on freaking acoustic there. Um, um, I remember you, Skid Row. Uh, not really that difficult to play, but sounds amazing, especially when you play it. Um, play something. Um, I don't have I don't have anything to play with. I don't have any guitars or anything. Favorite modern rock band? Wow, there's a lot. Um, I'd have to say Breaking Benjamin's badass. I like I like Godsmack. I like Disturbed. I just like Aaron Lewis. Period. God, there's so many of them. The sequel trilogy's got to get done. I mean, it's just that's it. It's done. I mean, it's just got to get done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I mean, this is the end of it. Yeah. Clapton's okay. I mean, I play a few of his songs. He's a great guitar player. So, girls, girls, girls. Oh yeah, I mean, he plays shit out of that. Um, I've got a video up on my guitar channel of me playing that. That's that kicks ass. Yeah, never was really a big Eagles fan. Um, Not that there was anything wrong with it. It's just it wasn't my genre of music at that time. I mean, my hair was probably down mid back, so wasn't really my genre of music. Um, Super chat up from Ron Navy says, "Old Republic Deceived book is awesome. The Jedi Temple Coruscant gets destroyed. It's a great book. I have not read it, but now I'm going to. I did just. I bought a shit ton of books. I bought a shit ton of books. Um, yeah. uh, and thanks for the super chat, DMD Supernova. Thanks for the super chat. This is thank you for your service to Star Wars. I think it's hilarious how much insider knowledge you clearly have, but for a variety of reasons, Lucasfilm doesn't touch you. that's that's absolutely a true story. They know that I'm not trying to do anything that harms them, and they realize because you have to realize I'm not dealing with Kathleen Kennedy. Um, I'm dealing with people that actually are have been with Lucasfilm for a long time, and I get to say stuff that they can't come out and say. Um, and like I said, there's been multiple meetings over this channel, as small as it is, and it doesn't have 70,000 subscribers or 120,000 subscribers or anything else. But there have been multiple going. How in the fuck does he know this? How in the fuck does he know that? Who the hell is telling him this shit? Because they only let you know what they want you to know. Um, exactly. You know what I mean? I would rather be sitting here talking good about Star Wars and about how excited I am about the new movie coming out and how excited I am about the next one coming out. I would like to be Mike Zero, except for with correct information. But oh God, no! Empire and First Order are not the same at all. Not even close. Um, not even close. We could go through the reasons why they're not even the same people, and how they actually came in, because you never got that backstory of how the First Order actually rose. Um, and no, it would not make a good movie. It is just something it's like a paragraph long, so you're not going to make a complete movie out of it. But no, different altogether. Tom, different altogether. Why am I optimistic over that? Oh man, because these two guys, like I said before, um, they are Old Republic fans, and I do mean they've been playing these games since they came out. I mean, seriously, uh, they want to make they want to make a great freaking movie. They weren't approached by Lucasfilm. They weren't approached by Disney. They actually came to Disney, bypassed Lucasfilm altogether, and said, "Look, we want to make a trilogy. We have this idea already in place." Um, it's these guys are fans, just like you would have loved anything that Colin Trevorrow put out, because he is a true fan of Star Wars. And he knows what he can and cannot do in canon. And he knows the people that can tell him what he can and cannot do in canon. So, yeah, exactly. We get past nine. We get past nine. We're good. Seriously, everybody will be excited over the D&D stuff. Well, I don't know about everybody, but most everybody loves the Old Republic stuff anyway. Um, and the good thing is they're bringing more EU characters back in. They should have never decanonized it to begin with. They should have just went through and streamlined it. Um, and I know I have a ton of EU fans here, and I'll probably get grilled just for saying that. But the EU stepped all over itself. So it's kind of hard to keep the entire EU canon. So you have, if they'd have went through and streamlined it uh, to make it make sense, because I mean, you would have this shoot off going this way and this shoot off going that way, and then all of a sudden shit doesn't make any sense. Um, if they'd have went through and streamlined it, it'd have been great. So their thought process is, all right, we'll decanonize it and then we'll just remake it. Absolutely, you're gonna get an animated series with Han, Luke, and Leia, because they can't stay away. They cannot stay away from the freaking original trilogy. I'll take D&D over 9 any day too. Thrawn is going to be in 9. So they keep talking about diversity in Star Wars. How about actually put some fucking aliens up in there? I mean, that would be great, don't you think? Um, I mean, I mean, you're in space, right? What's going on, Liam? Yes, they're throwing Thrawn in 9. Yes. There will not. There will not be another Star Killer base in Episode 9. Um, hey, look, I don't make up their canon, Flash Force. I honestly don't, and I don't know how the fuck he's so far from where he was. But then again, you have to remember they're up against the wall. Yeah, there you go, Peter. I mean, seriously, I went through a lot of the EU, and a lot of it was great, and some of it just didn't need to be in there. So rather than picking and choosing, which they should have done, um, yeah, yeah, Luke is actually, yes, yeah, he's a Force ghost. I believe the words from J.J. Abrams was the conversation went like this. Mark Hamill said, "Well, I could have transported myself somewhere else, and I could still be alive." And JJ's like, "You're dead, bro." I mean, I think it's the exact words in that conversation. Um, Now, things change. I'm telling you, they're still freaking, they're still writing and shooting at the same time, and that's never good. Um, but now that you've made hyperspace RAM and canon. I don't see why you can't just go and fucking go through everybody's shit. You know, I don't see why you can't do it. It's canon now. Damn it. Uh, Thank you, Mr. Pete, for the super chat. It says, I only need 11 more subbies so I can change my name. He's going to change his name to the Mr. Pete channel. Needs 500 subs. Oh, that's funny as hell. Um, so, what about Ezra and Ahsoka? You talking about in episode 9? You mean who is Snoke? Snoke is getting in episode 9 too. So, you'll get to see him again. Yes, it's very, very complicated. I know Kylo Ren will die in episode 9. Supposedly redeeming himself, he's going to die for Rey. True story. Snoke wouldn't have been useless. Um, actually could have been a really good character, but this whole thing is, man, Snoke could have been. Then again, all the characters actually could have been great. I mean, really, seriously, all of the characters could have been great, but that's not how shit works through through her. And now it's you're never going to make a good movie with your back up against the wall. You're always going to try too hard, try to put too much stuff in there, and it's never going to work out. It's like quicksand. You know, it's what we describe in business as quicksand. Um, the more you struggle and the more you fight and the more you do this and the more you that, the tighter the grip. So it's like quicksand. And that's exactly what they're in right now. They're in quicksand. So, and the only way to get out of quicksand is to not overdo it. And they're doing the exact opposite, which is just getting them buried deeper and deeper and deeper. Ryan Johnson is truly a gifted man. Only he can destroy a franchise with one film. Impressive. Most impressive. That's a good one. No, Snoke's not dead. No, he's alive. No, Snoke never died. They're not bringing him back. He just never died. Um, can the new President Filoni fix the post Return of the Jedi story? What post Return of the Jedi story? There really isn't one. They're not going to do anything else revolving around the Skywalker saga. This is it. It's done. Um, there are some animated series that are going to be coming out, which is fine. They know that if they ever went back through and touched the originals or anything else, is messed up. And Super Chat for Ron Navy says Snoke from the Unknown Regions kills Thrawn in a flashback. Oh yeah, man, I am so pumped up to see Resistance because science. Yeah, your Star Wars is truly dead. That trilogy is gone. It's done. The good news is we have other good things that are going to happen. The animation looks good. Yeah, if you like anime, um, if you like big-eyed kids and tears and like bad lip reading, um, I looked at the trailer for Resistance and I I thought it like shit. I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion on it. Um, it really did look like shit. Um, yeah, y- but like I said, there's other characters that we like. There's no 10, 11, and 12. That's out. There's no 10, 11, and 12. There will not ever be 10, 11, and 12. Um, yeah, it's they're yeah they're not going to do that 10, 11, 12 stuff. They're going to go with they're trying to get away from the trilogy stuff. Period. But the D&D is too good to pass up, and these guys are doing it for just the pure love of it. It's so it's got to be good. Nope, not going to redo 7, 8, and 9 because then that would be admitting that 7, 8, 9 sucked. Yeah, Daisy, Adam Driver said he's done. See, he has a real career already, so this is cutting into his real paychecks, and this is not good press for him. He's had a movie career for a while, so the best thing he can do is move on. And Daisy Ridley does not want to be pigeonholed into just being Rey her entire career. She even said that when she signed the contract for 7. She signed a contract for 3 movies, and at the end of 3 movies, she is done. So I do think Star Wars Land will be success. I do. I honestly do. And the reason I say that is because uh, it's been changed. Um, yeah, Adam Driver is an extremely good actor, extremely great actor, honestly, and he can go on and do bigger and better things. Um, um, I know that the Star Wars attractions at the parks are going to be extremely successful, especially the one we're going to have, the one we're going to have here in or down here close to me in Florida is going to actually um, have a hotel which is themed, and you'll be able to. I mean, you're actually dressed up as if you were in Star Wars, and everything inside the hotel is not just Star Wars themed, but if you look out a window, you're on a spaceship. Um, so it's awesome. Um, I you can't really go wrong. And what they changed is they're going back to more of the original trilogy stuff. Um, plus, they've yeah, because they know the new characters don't work. They know the new characters don't work. So they're going back with the original stuff, which is fine and great, and what they should do. Um, oh Lord. Super chat. Ron Davis says, "We will see Snoke use the Force and pull himself together, then pull a Leia and Mary Poppins through space." Yeah, it'd be a great place for Kylo to die too. Yavin 4. It really would. No, it was never ever going to come close. It could have. It honestly could have. The Knights of Ren are all up in Episode 9. I mean, all up in it. Yeah, but they don't have $1 billion to redo 3 movies. There's more than one big mistake. Jeez. I think I made a 38-minute video and had to stop on mistakes that were made, including on screen. Um, and really need to go back and finish that video too, because it's 38 minutes long and I wasn't even close to being done. Um, no, and they're never gonna. Ray's magical force vagina will never fail. Um, Kylo dying will be her failure. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Tiberius, this is Darth Vader appears for about 5 minutes per movie in the original trilogy, and yet has way more presence than Kylo Ren, Snoke, and Phasma combined. That is absolutely true. It is absolutely true. That's it. What's in the Force vagina? Only what I take with me. Exactly. So you could take the First Order in there, and you'd have the whole First Order in her forced vagina. Um, oh God, that's funny. Yeah, because her new characters suck. They do. Um, I never got to meet with any of them. I got to meet with the second assistant director. That's the only one I've met. I thought the movie did fine. I don't know of anything else that he's done, but I thought the movie did fine. The director I got to work with was great. So absolutely. Absolutely. The funny thing is it's a rip off. It's a J.J. Abrams complete freaking rip off from the damn Jason and Jaina Solo story. All he did is mix it up a little bit. That's all he did. The Kenobi film is not out. He's just busy right now. I mean, he's got all this other shit lined up that he's got already got commitments to. There will be an Obi-Wan film. It will happen. He does have a signed contract. It will happen. They just super chat from Ron Davis says I'm pissed at DJD. Still waiting on Vagina Lightning. Well, I mean, I I agree. Ray, the Big Mary Sue needs to go. Do they have a script for Obi Wan? No. They fired the last two writers for the script. Um, True story. Um, which is what put it on hold. They fired one, and that's what put it on hold. The first time you heard it got put on hold, and they kept telling you that they didn't have a deal with Ewan McGregor, although they've had a deal with Ewan McGregor for almost the past year. Um, so then they hired another one to write a script, and they fired him too, which is the second time you heard them. They put it on hold, and now they put it on hold again because now he couldn't sit there and wait on them to do their shit. So I got to make money, you know. So he went out and did the rest of this stuff. Um, there is no Boba Fett film happening right now at this point in time ever. Um, what they will probably do, from what I've been told, is they will probably put him into one of him and a few other bounty hunters into one of the other movies. Um, yeah, I did watch the. I thought the fight scene was great. I thought the fact that they were stupid and left her vulnerable and she actually should have died was just uh, was just crap. No, there are no Jacksons. Absolutely no Jacksons back there. All Kramers. Every one of them. I have no Jacksons. What's going on, Roger? Warren, Warren, Warren. I will always take care. Yeah, no, James. They're all Kramers. It's not all of them, but it's just what I have in here. So, I mean, there's more in the closet, and then there's more in the other room. This is just where I record, so I keep these in here. These are my favorite to record with. So, I'm all for a guillotine. I say if you take the guillotine out there, you would and sell tickets at $5 a pop. I think you'd become extremely rich. Let's see here. Everybody's coming back for episode 9. Oh yeah, everybody's coming back for episode 9. I play all kind of stuff, just whatever hits me at the moment. I mean, if I'll be on the way back from work and I'm like, that's a cool sounding song, and I'll get home and just learn how to play it. Yeah, I'm not going with physical year. Um, they have to keep her into the end of production. Yeah, Hayden Christensen is in episode 9. Yes, I can't tell you if she's Mara Jade or not. According to the storyboards, and I replied, God, I don't know. I think it's 3.5. Jesus, I think it's 3.5 months ago. Before anybody even knew that they were even going to bring that character in. She is going to be a Mara Jade type character. So, in other words, she's going to be a force character. But she is supposed to be a badass. I would hope that they wouldn't fuck up and put it as Mara Jade. I love Mara Jade. Don't get me wrong, my favorite character. But I don't want them to do Mara Jade. Um, oh, appreciate you throwing that in there, Aaron. That's nice. That's nice of you. Yeah, she could be Mara Jade, um, but she may not be. She is supposed to be a Mara Jade type character. According to the storyboards, it is a Mara Jade type character. Um, Now they still haven't, the guy that actually invented Mara Jade still has no knowledge about it. So, what about Vader's lightsaber? Oh yeah, Roger. Yeah. Kathleen doesn't have one. Aunt Kathy's gone. She doesn't do anything. Oh, the lightsaber that's going to be in 9. No, it won't be his. It's unrepairable. Plus, I mean, just in order to become a Padawan, you have to learn how to build a lightsaber. So I'm absolutely positive that since C3PO has been reading the books to her, even though she can fucking speak Wookiee right off the get go, she can't read these fucking texts. The Jedi text, she can't read any of that shit. Yet she can hear all the shit and she can speak any other fucking language, but she can't read the books. So C3PO has been translating them for her. Um, so she is going to have to make her own lightsaber. Say my name, Samuel Boris. Come on. Uh, man, I was tickled to death 2 months ago when they stripped her of everything. I was tickled shitless then. Now it's just a waiting game. Oh yeah. Dude, there's a massive restructuring at Lucasfilm. I didn't see a super chat. I still don't see a super chat. Roger Gray, thanks for the super chat. Uh, with nothing to say, and we know better than that. I know you got more to say than that. Oh, where's it at? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. It was so awesome because she asked for creative control over episode 9 and they gave it to her. And then, yeah. And then all of a sudden they took that shit back. That was so awesome. Well, this may be the best channel on YouTube. We don't have the biggest subscriber base, but we got the best damn subscribers. I know that. Um, Yeah, Disney come back and said, no, hell no. Is KK story group getting booted too? Not the entire story group. Two of the people in the story group are actually good, um, but two get outvoted. Um, two get outvoted a lot. No, I do not play Fortnite at all, ever, ever, never. I don't. I don't play Fortnite. Um, I play an ass of games. I don't play Fortnite. Yeah, I watch Fortnite porn. That's exactly what I do. I don't play Fortnite. My stepson plays Fortnite. I don't play it. Um, no, she'll be gone well before the movie comes out. Yeah, yeah, she's gone well before the movie comes out. So, and she has nothing to do with the movie anyway. So that's none of her success. Period. She's proven that everything she can do is nothing. I mean, honestly, she can do nothing. All right, we'll see you, Jack. Yeah, it's one of those things that it's she's not good at anything. Um, she's really not. She's not good at speaking in public. She's not good at getting her point across. She's not good at any kind of rational thought. She's not good at anything. I mean, really. Ed and OP, thanks for the super chats. I'd like to see KK's Star Wars toy collection. Well, it probably entails one vibrator that's shaped like R2D2 because she can't even invent anything herself. Or she could have a BB-8 butt plug. I don't know. One of the two. I have to put a disclaimer on that. That's copyrighted. Yeah, that's trademark. You can't use that without express written copy from Reviews for You Inc. Um, I don't know. For her, it might be a cock ring. I don't know. Yeah, for her, it might be a cock ring. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's Trump's fault. Yeah, it'll be Trump. It's all this is Trump's fault. Trump, I got Trump, man. That's so much right there. He gets around. Man, I ran out of toilet paper the other day. Fucking Trump's fault. Super chat from Edna Face. A home world, but what? Yeah, the fucking Titanic sunk. Fucking Trump. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Everything's Trump's fault. Everything's Trump's fault. And here's the thing: is Dave Batista is calling the most leftist corporation in the country Trump supporters. Yes, Disney, the most leftist corporation in the freaking country, is calling them freaking Trump supporters. That's how ignorant he is. Oh my god. Super chat from Ron Navy. Bunch of dicks. It says KK Star Wars toy collection. uh, yeah, man. It's yeah, hell yeah. Can't get it up. Trump's fault. Yep. That's how that works. Trump's gonna be in episode 9. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if they gave Trump like a cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy 3? That would be so freaking awesome. If they do fire Batista, I hope they let Trump do it. It, everything's Trump's fault. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Makes no difference. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle. It's still Trump's fault. I know who the next president is, but he's kind of busy right now in the middle of making a movie. So well, actually, Disney really is because of Bob Iger. Um, Bob Iger is actually going to. He has aspirations for running for the Democratic Party for president. This is what makes it so funny. I mean, seriously. No, hell no, not JJ. Uh-uh. Um, my ex, yeah. Well, you should change your name to Trump then, Roger. Oh God. Ugh. 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 Oh, Super Chat from Ron Davis says Trump's fault that KK won't trim her Wookiee bush. I did not need that image in my head. I honestly did not want that image in my head. Seriously, I really didn't want that image in my head. Freaking Wookiee bush. Oh my God. Oh my God. Name one Disney movie that is represented by an entire stable family unit. Hmm. Is there such a thing as a stable family unit? Seriously. Oh, I'm definitely going to make a meme. I'm definitely going to make a meme about Trump being in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Didn't they make oh God, what was the name of that? The little Hawaiian girl. I don't remember the name of it. Um, it was a cartoon little Hawaiian girl, and she had a I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. That's it. Favorite lightsaber scene in Star Wars movies? Revenge of the Sith. Um, Anakin and Obi-Wan, hands down. Not like there wasn't more, but yeah, that's my favorite. Favorite lightsaber scene in a Star Wars movie. That's my favorite. Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. I liked it. All we know right now is it's going to be Old Republic. There are two outlines for trilogies. Um, so I don't know which trilogy has been given the go ahead yet. They do fall in line with each other though. So uh, at this point, Disney's scared to fucking death to make a movie. So if they go with the one that's earlier on and it's successful, they can continue on with the next trilogy that they have already written, or the story that they've already outlined, which I think is the way to go because I know that the D&D trilogy is going to be a success. I've already told my people there at Lucasfilm that that is going to be an overwhelming success. You can have two people in a freaking in a Star Wars movie, two characters in a Star Wars movie, make a freaking 2 hour movie out of it, and if you have the right two characters and they're done the right way, you can make money hand over fist. And that's a true story. I mean, it really is. It's a true story. I've also given them an idea for because they've been wanting to do a Darth Vader deal, which I understand. Um, I understand. I want a Darth Vader movie as well. Um, not. I want to fill the gap between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, and I want to fill it with all the hatred that he has for Obi-Wan. I want to fill it with all the discomfort from him having to get used to the freaking suit and him hunting down all the Jedi's that got away through Order 66. And now in this movie, he can use, you know, he can use all kinds of people in this movie, um, including Obi-Wan himself. Well, you can't be sick of movies between 3 and 4 because they haven't made one. And they haven't made one. They haven't made a movie between 3 and 4. They made Rogue One, and that really wasn't between 3 and 4. So you can put Obi Wan in there. You can have Darth Vader in there. Of course, you can have the real Empire in there. You can have bounty hunters in there that are out looking for people. And there towards the end of it, because remember, he never found Obi Wan, but he still friggin' hated and hated and hated him. So plus, you would get to see some badass Darth Vader, like you got to see at the very end of Rogue One, which would be cool as shit. Plus, we'd get to see more Mustafar, which I mean, everybody knows that Vader's castle is just badass. And of course, that's going to be in Episode 9 as well, Vader's castle. I don't because then you would have to redo Luke, and nope. Yeah, you'd have to redo Luke, and I don't want them touching Luke. They've already fucked him hard enough with a big one. So, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Solo's not a real movie. Solo's not a movie. Um, yeah, Rogue One's really the only one they did, and it doesn't explain anything. The movie I'm talking about is going to explain the whole Obi-Wan character versus Darth Vader, Vader being badass, Vader going after all the freaking Jedi, trying to wipe them all out. That's going to be freaking awesome. He can send out as many freaking bounty hunters as he wants to send out. We still have the transition between. You still have the transition between you know your troopers, everything. I mean, there's a ton that you could actually throw in there. um no, god no. No, 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 no. The Mandalorian, no, the Mandalorian, this takes place after Return of the Jedi, after the Mandalorian Wars, after all that stuff. um yeah, me either, Aaron. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I agree. I mean, was it necessary? No. Um But then again, has anything they've done been necessary? No. I got to clear the screen off because there's so many comments on the freaking videos right now. It's they're clogging up my damn screen. And back. Okay. I don't really have one, Sean. I really don't. Um, whether Luke stays dead, I don't know. Ah, damn it. You can tell when a video is doing good because your freaking screen goes freaking black with damn comments. So, uh, I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see Gareth Edwards' version of that movie too. So, we know Johnson had no clue, none. Fucking Ron Navy, sons of bitch. Um, I'm just gonna refund the super chat because I'm not even gonna say anything about a damn cloned fucking hand. You sons of bitches. Yeah, super chat up from super chat up from Ron Navy. So they cloned Luke's hand in 8, so his clone died. I think Luke killed himself out of sheer shame. He couldn't live with the weakling he'd become. Well, there's Monica. Monica says she's beautiful and rich. And there's Sebi right below her. There's Ezio. Oh shit. Um, yeah, not my Luke either. For once, they're keeping him up on the outside. um, let's see. It depends on how much money you want to spend and what you're going to do with it, Robert. It really does. Um, I've put a lot of people onto some really nice lightsabers that are really not that expensive, but they are good quality and quick to get too. Um, but it depends on what functions you want. Because, like I said, you can get them as display pieces, or you can get them where you can actually duel with them. I mean, all of mine are dueling sabers, so I can actually go out there and beat the shit out of a tree and not worry about breaking a blade or not worry about screwing anything up with them. So, I mean, if you want a battle saber, something you can sit there and actually use, then they're really not all that bad. And you can get one with basic sound for around, depending on which hilt you get, from 220. Um, but you can also go to the Posh store, and the Posh store has some decent sabers there. I'll put that down here in the chat so you can go check out them. They have some. They have sabers with a bunch of functions and everything else for a really good price. And I do have a few of their sabers, and they hold up. Aaron says he's holding out until lightsabers are fully functional. Uh, damage minimum duel. Yeah, the Posh Store has them. They have them with the medium grade blades. So if you get a medium grade blade, you're good to go. They also have them with and without sound, but you can also get it with sound. But Ultra Sabers, of course, I have a ton of Ultra Saber stuff, and normally, like right now, I think they're running a sale. But there's a lot of times they run a sale on a lot of stuff. So you can get one of theirs with a medium, a really good quality hilt, good sound, good everything else, and really not that bad. They actually do make a copy of Obi-Wan's. I do have it, um, and it's a badass lightsaber. Really love it. Oh my god, fuck Disney. I mean, yeah. Well, Mary, you and Emma are tied because that's her favorite as well. I have one. Um, yeah, well, apparently Star Wars is pretty big around here too. So yeah, that Take a Last Jedi T-shirt's freaking awesome. I'll wear that shit out all the time, man. People just sit there and look at it and laugh. And they go, "Hell yeah, that's awesome." Where do you get that from? Here's a link. Um, I think the whole fucking cast should die. I really do. I think all of them should blow up on the damn planet. I don't remember. Lazarus, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't remember the snowflake shirt idea, but I mean, I've got a snowflake shirt up there. It just says mine just says I melt snowflakes. Because I mean, I do. So yeah, nine as a big snuff film. Absolutely. All we got to do is get Hillary Clinton in there, and it'll become a snuff film. There's Senna Dave. Good Lord, I am getting blown up. I am getting blown up. Shit. There we go. Um, yeah, Mazris is here. What did you miss, man? You missed a ton. It would take me a friggin' hour to go through everything you missed. I mean, hell, Ezio just got here not long before you did. You missed Ron Navy, smart ass, with his damn clone bullshit again. Um, Ron Navy sent my Ron Navy sent my video yesterday. He was one of the ones that sent it to straight to. Yeah, he super chatted that shit too, so I had to read it. Um, he sent my video yesterday straight to Dave Batista, along with I think it was 104 times it was tweeted to Dave Batista. Um, so I'm absolutely positive he finally got tired of seeing people tagging him in that shit and watched it. Yeah, look, you can't be mad at the truth, dude. I mean, seriously, you can't be mad at the truth. My video from yesterday on Dave Batista. It was tweeted to him at least 100 times by different people. They kept tagging him in it, and just it was freaking hilarious. Uh, well, yeah, it probably went way over his head. I tried to use really small words. Exactly. You can't. Well, you can be mad at the truth. Yeah, accepting it's the problem. Yeah, but I mean, seriously, if somebody spouts the damn truth at you, I mean, it's the truth. Uh, yeah. There wasn't anything in there that wasn't true or rational. Um, and I really could have roasted the shit out of him if I wanted to, but I figure at this point he's butt hurt, probably literally enough. Um, but I am going to go one better. I'm going to make the meme with President Trump um, signing a deal to have a signing a deal to have have a cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Dark Side Riders are here. Let's see. I am going to California. I think now it is put off till the end of September. So I will go out the end of September. Um, should be fun hanging out with those guys and making some money for Shannon too at the same time. We're all going to walk around. I've got a bunch of Punch and SJW T-shirts made up. So everybody's going to have. We're all going to walk the streets with our Punch and SJW T-shirts and see how many people we can trigger while we're there. Um, I'm going to bring straws with me. I'm gonna bring straws with me. You know what? And I'm gonna start throwing them on the freaking ground where all the damn people pee and shit and everything else. I'm gonna have freaking straws everywhere. I'm gonna buy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to freaking Costco and I'm gonna buy them damn straws by the freaking bucket. Um, and I'm gonna carry them around with me with my Punch and SJW T-shirt. Just to see what we can get going. All right, man. We will see you at the next one. Yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow too. I'm running low on battery for my damn computer too. Um, can he see this? Can who see this? I know the straw man. Man, what the? That's a thing in the UK too, though. I mean, seriously, that. Oh hell yeah! I mean, it's a thing in the UK too. It's not illegal, but they won't give you one unless you ask for one, um, because it's plastic. So William Killick, shout out. Um, if you don't need a straw, don't get a straw. I rarely ever use a straw, so but I do have about 2,000 straws here at the freaking house from every time you eat out, and I don't use a straw. I just put them in a damn Ziploc bag. So I'm going to take all the straws with me for all the people that are strawless there in California. I feel bad for all of them. Um, so yeah, me and Mike and the rest of the Dark Side Riders are going to be handing out straws and wearing our punching SJW T-shirts and having fun while we're there, so we can raise some money for Shannon. It's going to be awesome. Mike, we will talk with you later. Kiss my wife for me. Good Lord. Let's see here. You meant like using straws. I don't use straws. So, let's see. Just got my art supplies for a poster for Star Wars Lost Horizons fan film. Huh. Well, we'd all like to see it whenever you get it done. I don't like the paper straws either. I don't like any straw really. I mean, really, unless it's a milkshake. If it's a milkshake, you really don't have a choice. I mean, what do they do? Do they not sell milkshakes in California since straws are banned? I mean, come on. It takes a straw for a milkshake. This just shows you the mentality of the majority of the people in charge in California. I mean, seriously. I mean, really. The people in charge have fucking lost their mind. I don't know how they get elected because most of the people um, don't agree with anything they're fucking doing, but yet these people still keep getting elected. I don't know how that works. Um, I really don't. There's an article on it. There's an article on straws being banned in California. It may be in SoCal, LoCal, UpCal, NorCal, or RealCal. However many things they're going to try and like split the state up into. My God, I am getting beat up with them. Yeah, and see here, I mean, I have it's only optional here. I do have a recyclable and non-recyclable here at the house. Um, but here, as far as where we are, there's no law now in North Carolina, where I came from. Yes, um, no, then it's not a straw. I mean, no, then it's not a milkshake. Then it's just melty ice cream. Um, but yeah, in North Carolina, I mean, it's a $250 fine if they find anything recyclable in your non-recyclable. True story. So, there it's not an option. It's not an option. When they come to pick up your trash, if they see anything in there that is recyclable, that's in the non-recyclable stuff, they will freaking write you a ticket right there on the spot. Um, but it's good. I mean, you need to recycle. We really do. I mean, if you've seen the fucking landfills around here, Jesus Christ. I mean, it is our landfill here is huge, and it's huge. I mean, it's just fucking huge, which is why I got recyclable here, and plus I got recyclables at my shops too. Let's see. Super chat from Ron Navy. Thanks for super chat. Says it all starts on the West Coast and they try to impose on the rest of the country. That's true. Douchebags. Water bottles have more plastic than straws. They're shit bags. That is a true story. Um, no, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to touch. Let's see. How it turns out is how it turns out, and that's just it. Um, let's see. The last turd, or maybe it should be the first turd. That will be the name of Ray's Tuna Box. Ray's Tuna Box's new order. Man, I got so many freaking hits on that damn tuna box shit from the damn Ray and Kylo meme I made up. That shit was hilarious. They do suck, and for some reason they keep getting elected. I don't know how. So many people hate them and don't understand and the shit, the legislation they pass and everything else. Yet they keep getting elected. I don't see how that's. It should come out next week. Either next week. I'm trying to remember what the damn date is today. Today's what, the 19th? No, it's supposed to be the first week in September. First week in September, they're going to release the title for episode 9. Yeah, the Phantom Audience um, would be great. The Empty Theater would be good. DOA would be great. The Saga Ends is I do not know what the title is. The title's not released through anybody at Lucasfilm right now. That's going to be something that's going to be something that's going to be put up through JJ. So that's not going to come through Lucasfilm. So I won't know until episode 9. Smelling your own farts. Oh God. Episode 9, chapter 11. That's freaking awesome. Man, that's I gotta make a meme about that shit, damn it. Alright, next video I do. I'm doing that shit just for you, Zoogie. It's gonna be Star Wars episode 9, chapter 11. Yeah, episode 9, the empty theater. I've had that meme up forever. I've used that shit. It's it's on a bunch of my videos. So yeah, yeah. No, yeah, we normally just ignore the shit out of you. The New Order. I mean, it's just boring and and dumb. The Revenge Attack of the Box Office. Oh God, that is funny. He's like, I'm used to it. I'm in retail. Um, they're going to announce it. You're going to get you're going to start getting teasers on it. They're going to start shooting in spring. Um, yeah, they're going to shoot. They're going to start shooting in the spring. So we'll get we'll get more information on. I'm trying to get the information on which script they're going with. Um, it takes talent, Snake. It takes talent. It takes talent. Swear to God, it takes talent to take a multi-billion-dollar company and put that bitch in the hole this quick. Um, I don't like the crossguard saber, but I mean it's been around for a long, long time. Kylo wasn't the first one to have it. I mean it's been around for a long, long time. I'm not a fan of it, but I mean it does look. It does. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking, but I mean it's they've used them for a long time. That's true. I mean, that's it. There's really nothing they can do. You want another shout out? I gave you a shout out already. I'll give you another shout out. William Killick got a shout out. Yeah, what's going on, P? Yeah, it's been a damn roller coaster, man. These past holy shit, I can't even read that. Um, I see greetings, so I'm going to go greetings right back. I don't. Uh, well, it really started at the beginning. Will be tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. There we go. Yeah, Rebel Alliance will be tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I can call you Heza. All right, good, because I can. Yeah, I can. Is everybody else seeing that in the chat, or is it just my screen looking like that? Man, you never know what's going to happen in freaking live chat on the freaking Rebel Alliance, man. I mean, seriously, you never know what the hell's going to happen on one of those. Watch us do stuff. There'll be plenty of disclaimers. Plenty of disclaimers. We have to put the disclaimers up there. It is you're off to penetrate the wife. Well, good for you, slubs. You know what? Smack that ass one time for me, and go have some fun. Uh, make it a good one now. I mean, like you're smacking one of them, like a ham. Whack. Make it a good one. Better have a ranter all down. Oh, Ron Navy Super Chat says Star Wars Rise of the Hemorrhoids. So you have to go to the movie theater and carry one of them donuts to sit on? Man. Let me see. I'm going to look down here. Okay. But battery saver's on my computer here, so. Yeah, it's going to be as soon as the filming's over and the actual president can actually get back in and get things done. You'll see that just fade away. I come from the abyss to watch the mortal like you. Oh. Star Wars Episode 9, only half of you will like it. Oh, shit. Only half? That means only a quarter because more than half didn't like it last time. So if only half of those like it, man, it's going to suck. No. Carrie Hart's out. Yeah, Carrie Hart's out. Yeah, they're Doomcock was on WCBS last night. You going to send out any invites for what? Oh, for world class bullshitters? No. Oh, you're talking about for people to be on. You're talking about for additional people to be on. Oh, do I plan to do a live stream? I did a live stream with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers once. I haven't done anything with Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. I have done one with Jeremy before. He asked me to, if I ever wanted him on the Alliance, just to give him a holler. He'd be more than happy to come to the Rebel Alliance. I mean, I've had Ivan Ortega on a few times. Well, Doomcock is Mike Zero, so that's at least the theory going around. Yeah, that's at least the theory going around. So I don't know. It's just a conspiracy theory, though. Ethan's freaking live streaming like 24 hours a day. He's too busy selling comic books and T-shirts. So I'm not going to interrupt him selling comic books and T-shirts. Say it is true. Oh. Yeah, it is true. Mike Zero and Doomcock are the same person. So, oh shit, I'm losing battery here. Anyway, the abyss calls me. All right, yeah. So you're out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call this good too because my computer's about to shut down because my battery power is now down to 8%. So It's binary. Well, the High Council is their deal, not really my deal. So there's really nothing I can do about that. Um, yeah, my computer's about to die. This thing's like down to nothing now. We will have fun. I can't plug it in. I'm in a different room. My charger's not even here. I charged it at work. So yeah, drunken chicken. Yeah. No. Doomcock is not Mike Zero. Mike Zero is Doomcock. Yeah. Yeah. Mike Zero, is Doomcock. That's his alter ego. I made a video on it. Same person. Same. Oh God. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it short because it's either that or it's about to just shut off completely, and I need to be able to get this damn thing to this freaking shop. So I got to go get my charger for this thing. I just left it at the freaking shop yesterday and forgot all about it. But anyway, I appreciate everybody showing up, and there'll be another video up this afternoon. I've already made one. I just can't edit it right now. Yeah, Mike Zero's alter ego is Doomcock. It is. I kid you not. You heard Mike Zero up there in the chat say it's true. Um, yeah, man. Always have fun. Always have fun talking to y'all guys, man. You are always freaking awesome. But I will see y'all, and yeah, a little bit crazy, but I will see y'all, and you can always hit me up on Twitter. Um, it's Trump's fault. You're right. Trump killed the battery on this thing. So I've been using it since yesterday afternoon without charging it. So um, I'm that's why I'm going to keep putting "and more" at the end of all my videos. And more. Yeah. Fucking Trump made my battery in this thing in my PC or in my laptop last for freaking 3 days without a charge. So that asshole, which I think's actually pretty good for a damn laptop. But yeah, we'll see y'all later. I enjoyed every minute that I get to talk to y'all guys. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I mean, you're the reason I do all this stuff anyway. I mean, it's not like I make a living doing this stuff, and it's not like I'm a professional YouTuber who just sits there all day long. So trying to make up videos. All the information I try to give y'all is all the most relevant, pertinent, accurate information possible. But I will see y'all later, and I'll get this. I got to run to the shop now. It sucks because that's like 30 minutes away from here. But we will see y'all. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and thanks DJ for moderating. And we will see y'all on the next